Welcome back, folks, to Let's Play Crusader Kings 2. And when we last left off, we had a few interesting things happen. We married off one of our daughters to the current ruler of the Golden Horde, which is a nice thing to have happen. The Golden Horde is currently in a war that I'm just letting them get on with. I've realised that the King of France is currently not 16, and I have a claim on that throne. Unfortunately, I can only press that claim if I'm, like, in the situation where he's too young to have the throne, and we have the minor issue with the fact that currently my major ally who could help me is currently fighting off a revolt, so unless that ends really soon, I'm not gonna worry about France. France is a little too, well, powerful. We have roughly equal army sizes, but for me to actually defeat him, I would need to bring my own forces in. And you may think I have a good financial flow of money. Think about it when I'm using all of my armies, and I'm losing, say, for instance, maybe 30, 40, 50 gold a month. I won't have any money worth to speak of then. Also, I think the Byzantine Empire are in fact, yep, you are in fact losing that war for Jerusalem. So this kingdom is going to shrink for the first time in nearly over 200 years. I think they are a little busy, to be honest, trying to conquer territory. So, well, there you go. You guys get on with that. Ah, you need educating. You're my daughter, I believe. So, let us find someone suitable. Like, for instance, my wife. Perfect. Now, I have two sons that have yet to inherit territory, Keith and Morgan here. Morgan will probably get this spare castle. As opposed to Keith, I might dump Keith here and give him the duchy. That's probably a good idea. I also noticed the Knights Templar have kind of been pushed entirely out of this territory. Oh well, what can you do? Croatia really don't actually have their own territory anymore. That used to be that, and now it's currently owned by the Byzantine Empire, so I can understand why they might want to not worry about that. Okay, we're just sitting here with not much to do. There's really not much happening. No intrigue, no military. I don't have any claims I want to press because you're still fighting a war. And not fighting it well, I might add. Just stay there. Yeah, you don't have to move. Just stay and conquer. That is how you win a war. You win a war by sitting on their territory and conquering it until they have no more territory worth speaking of, or crushing all their armies. That works too. So you're fighting a load of revolutions? Are you doing any good against them? Well, you're not doing very well against that one. I could attack Scotland. I could actually claim Scotland for, say, my cousin. I could. Do I really want to? Scotland is pretty powerful. Scotland also has a lot of allies, like Denmark. I don't want to call Denmark into a war against me. I will lose. I will lose that war very badly, in fact. There would be no contest. I would just lose horribly. Ah, my wife is pregnant. Let us hope that is not another son. I do not really want 4 sons. 4 sons and 3 daughters. I could just marry off one of these sons to a faraway kingdom. That's a plan. Go, hey, marry this person, and see where a cadet line goes. That's a plan. It could work. It could work. And my daughter has contracted smallpox. She contracted smallpox? Oh no, smallpox! Let's hope I don't contract smallpox. If I contract smallpox... Oh. Oh. I didn't actually tell you to go over there and curry his favour. I didn't mean to. Hang on, hang on, hang on. Pause, pause, pause. So, we are now still at war. Who is the current ruler? You're the current ruler. You don't like me very much. Well, we're still technically fighting the same war, but that alliance I just had has just gone. Evaporated. And you are asking to marry my daughter, and I say nay. Instead, I'm going to find a good matrilineal marriage to marry off to. How about this? How about we re-solidify this alliance? Matrilineally. Yes. There you are. Now we have a proper alliance. All children of the Union will be of her dynasty. Bingo. That's much better. That's much better, actually. Yeah, you may not like me that much. You like me a little. Barracks have been built. Good. Let's see what else I can manufacture while I'm here. Castle shipyard as well. We'll build a keep. And I think we're pretty much done with building upgrades there. Not really much going on. 1272. We are getting close to the point which would be classed as the late Middle Ages. So our little family dynasty is doing quite well, to think about the fact that we have 4 crowns. Although this one, I think, is in a bit of trouble. I had a daughter. Oh, good. That'll be fine for a daughter's name. Excellent. So we now have a matrilineally married... And then you died. Well, that's awkward, isn't it? And I had you trying to claim territory and everything. Is that currently ruled by Aragon? Leader of the... Hang on, hang on, hang on! Leader of the Castilian Revolt? How long's this been going on for? Not long. Ah-ha-ha! We can take advantage of this. You have a very small army. 4,000 men. Good, good, good. Excellent. Right. You, madam, we shall declare war to claim this province. We could ask him to help. He's probably not going to help. We're not even going to ask. That's a waste of time. So let's raise our vassal levies, because why raise our own? That would be silly, but we won't raise these ones, for obvious reasons. My vassal levies really aren't providing me with a lot of troops. We'll use our retinue, though. The retinue will help. We'll raise that, and we'll raise some boats here, like this. And I think we will raise... There you go. There we go. Perfect. Let's go. This should probably do. Yeah, we'll fight to claim this territory. Why not? Why not is the answer. Why not? Support this. Yeah, we are losing we are not gaining as much money for doing this, but why not? Besides, it's already being ruled by someone. 5,000 men? Not bad. We don't need your army. And while we're at it, because I always forget, we don't need yours either. Okay. So we can get rid of these boats. We don't think we even need these boats either. Nope. Okay. There we go. 6,500 men. Off you toodle. Over to here. Now I'm going to raise this man's levies. There we go. You guys can all just go over there. We don't need you. And we definitely don't need you. But 6,000 men should be sufficient to lay a crushing blow on... Oh. War ended. Oh. Already? Boo! But I'd only just started. The game just doesn't want me to fight wars, does it? Boo hiss. Well, back off to there you go, 6,000 men. War cancelled! Boo! I'm not declaring war on Castile. Castile have a... well, they don't have much of an army either, but, you know, I'm still not declaring war on them. Oh, white peace. Yeah, that was a bit delayed, wasn't it? You... like me? Marriage ties? No, it's not a good idea to declare that war. It's really not. If that war goes horribly wrong, it goes really horribly wrong. Hello! You want me to help you in a war against another revolt? Okay, this one is bigger. This one is 24,000 men versus... how many? 15,000. No. You can fight that one yourself. I know that annoyed you, but I'm not getting dragged into another war. I'm definitely the small partner in this. Fine, just disband that. They'll repopulate as it goes on. So yeah, that attempt at actually fighting a war went horribly, horrendously wrong. Which sucks. But what can you do? In the end, only so many things will go right, so many things will go wrong. Okay. Not really much happening. Nice bit of peace. No claim on this territory, or claim on this one either. I can't just declare war on you, can I? No, it's not going to let me. Boo! So how's that war of yours going? Oh yeah, it's going pretty rubbish. I think they're about to win, and I think there's a crusade on the horizon. I think there's a crusade on the horizon, which I might get involved in if there is one. I might just get involved in, dump a few troops there and then just leave if it looks like it's going bad, but... it would probably have to be against all of this, which is not admittedly as powerful as it normally is. Normally when I play, it's... their kingdom is all the way down here, and usually half of this as well. Abyssinia has actually been doing really well. And you're actually attacking to claim this territory, so it won't be too long before you're nice and powerful. And able probably to take on the kingdoms around you. It's actually very difficult to start as Abyssinia. You have no actual crown authority at the start of the game. Oh, good! You have decided you want to be arrested. Is there actually someone better? Yeah, there is. Bad news for you, sir. There is someone better. I will, however, attempt to demand your religious conversion, because I don't want you in prison. But there is someone better. You have now been replaced. I did demand your conversion, but too bad. I am a good mentor. A very good mentor. So yes, you're still fighting that war, I wager. Probably are. Yep, you're still fighting it against that revolt. So this kingdom now is primarily what religion? Because they tend to change as the game goes on. So you're Zikri, and you're Tengri. And they had a successful jihad for Jerusalem, which inevitably means that there is going to be a crusade. There you are! Almost by timing. So, but what can happen in the game is that the two hordes can mass change religion. Actually, I picked the wrong... No, it still is. They can change religion at some point. I had a Catholic Golden Horde once. That was monstrous. A massive kingdom running around invading people with de jure claims, all sanctioned by the papacy. Fortunately, they didn't get too far, but they can change, which is why you just got to keep it. There is an event that comes up that actually will say they have changed generally religion, and most of them just change. So, who has joined this war? We currently have Duchess, Duke, the King of Sicily, the King of France has joined this war. Anyone else? Oh. You have now died as well. You are just not having any luck when it comes to queens and kings and anything, is there? You just... We could marry you off to the next Emperor of the Golden Horde. We could de jure... We can't matrilineally marry you off to the King of France, though. Like, we have reached the limit of that. If only we could. If only we could. But we don't really want the King of France to claim claims on a lot of my territories. You also have a weak claim on the Kingdom of Croatia and the Kingdom of Andalusia. You can't actually claim Andalusia. So let's see who we can marry you to. There's not many people. There really isn't. You're the Prince of the Holy Roman Empire, but there are some negative traits there that I don't want to consider. That's not very good. It's not very good at all. So let's avoid that. And just wait. See if anybody expresses interest. So yeah, we had an alliance. Hello. You want this guy to marry... No. No. Just no. Just no. There aren't many options. 12, 9... It's not a good trait. It's really not. Are you just gonna keep asking? Your other son. How about... No. It's actually your brother. No. That's a terrible idea. And I'm completely against it. So you're currently being... You're defending against a claim there. You're currently not doing anything. You're not fighting for anything. So that's good. Aquitaine is still going to hang around for a little while. How is that, There are not really many good powerhouses being involved in that war. And just to put into context how powerful this kingdom is, 40,000 men. The Pope has a military power of 11,000, fair enough, but I don't see them winning that war anytime soon, so I'm going to leave them to it. They can squabble over that, if they like. Right now I was already upgrading that keep, fair enough. A few other things I could upgrade. Castle walls, yeah. What are you asking for? You want to marry my daughter. No. Just no. I'm very, very, very keen on matrilineal. Maybe I'm a bit too keen on matrilineal. Like, the King of France might make a decent... It might make a decent ally, but... No, I'm going to wait. I really am. So when we come back, folks, we have the enviable situation of having my daughter marry two emperors of the Golden Horde, who then both summarily dropped dead. And now we're having difficulty finding a third husband for her. Matrilineally, that is. We could marry one of these. I mean, they would actually confer an alliance. But it would actually confer an alliance with the Holy Roman Empire. So, I'll catch you later, folks. I'll see you then. Later.